harder, the Olympics, that world stage, or the UFC? Because you're going to go everywhere as well.
I think the Olympics is more pressure, but the UFC has more accolades. That's a better way to put it.
Oh, that's cool. I just have to ask.
Yeah, so I think that the Olympics is harder, but the UFC is funner.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ronda.
Well,
The biggest difference between Jiu-Jitsu grappling and Judo grappling?
well, the only real difference between Judo and Jiu-Jitsu is the emphasis. I really think it's the same sport, except for Judo is like 80% standing and 20% ground, and Jiu-Jitsu is 80% ground and 20% standing. And the difference between the ground game is the Jiu-Jitsu, you have so much time that you can really be much more meticulous, and you have to be much more careful, and there's like much less room for error. Whereas in Judo, you have such little time, you might have like 1 or 2 seconds to make it work. And so the transitions are much faster, but there's also, it's a lot less attention to detail, because it's just you're trying to get it as quick as possible, and you can afford to screw up because you're only going to get a couple seconds anyway. And so I would say that the Jiu-Jitsu ground game is much it's much faster but more reckless, and the Judo one's faster and more reckless, and the Jiu-Jitsu one is more like meticulous and scientific.